Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, Facebook fam. Hey, y'all. Hey, it's Sugar. Sugar Shootin' the Breeze. Sugar Shootin' the Breeze. How y'all doing today? How y'all doing today? Look, y'all. We made it. We done made it eyes wide open. We done made it, y'all. We here. We up. I'm up. You up. I'm up. I'm up. I'm up, y'all. In these Facebook streets. I'm up. Seeing who gonna show up to see Sugar today. I'm up. Look. Good morning. Good morning to you. Good morning, y'all. Good morning. Look, what time is it? What time is it? It's 10:57. I'm in there. I'm in the window between 10 and 11. I said, I'm going to come on. I'm going to get on here. What day is it? Because, you know, y'all like, what's the occasion? You up there dressed up about to do dishes? Yeah, y'all. I'm just about to do dishes because it's a special occasion. Today is August the 18th on a Tuesday. Tuesday, August the 18th, 2026. And it's somebody special's birthday. Yeah, y'all. But before I get to running my mouth and hooty hoot and hollering, I'm going on to sing my Sugar Shootin' the Breeze theme song to make this thing official. Sugar Shootin' the Breeze, y'all. 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 Hey, Sugar Shootin' the Breeze, y'all. 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 Random when it hits me, I run with it. Hey, random when it hits me, I run with it. That's what I do. When it hit me, I run with it. I have to sing my theme songs. I promise y'all. Write you a theme song. Write you one. Sing it to yourself. Sing. It don't even have to be a special occasion. Sing your theme song whenever you want to sing it. Make it feel good. But yeah, today, y'all, I'm dressed up. I'm dressed up so that I can salute a man that I am married to. It is a birthday celebration on today. Y'all know I like to do birthday shout outs. Y'all know I do. I love to shout somebody out for their birthday, and I get to do that today. And it's more than one. Yeah, he got a crew. He got a crew that I can shout happy birthday to. He got a crew, y'all. He got a crew. And I'm excited. You know, I'm excited to be able to sing happy birthday to these individuals. Include my boo. Include my boo. I get to sing happy birthday to these individuals. Yeah. If you don't know them, hey, I do. I know them. You may know them, but I know them. Yeah, Facebook friends, you know, people I know for the most part. But if it's your birthday and I don't know you, it's for you too. This song for you too, because you know I like to add the birthday songs from the various artists that Facebook allows us to add on our postings. But you know, I said I got a birthday song that I can sing to the people that I wrote. You know, yeah. So the people I'm celebrating today: Pam Murphy, Pam, Leo, you in the Leo crew, y'all still roaming in these Leo streets. Pam, happy birthday to y'all, Pam. They're my hometown peeps. You know, when you ain't sitting on but 15, 16,000 in the city, they your family for the most part. No matter where you go, and Facebook allows us to be able to reconnect, get back together. Pam, happy birthday to you, lady. Happy birthday. You know, you it's just a blessing. It's a blessing to be able to shout you out. Who else I got? Another family member. Tanivia, It's your birthday too, Tanivia. Happy birthday. One of my younger cousins. On my daddy side. Yeah, she on my daddy side. You know, family member. Happy birthday to you, baby. Happy birthday. Shuga Shootin the Breeze. And shout you out for your birthday. Who else we got? Major Monroe. You know, he's a cousin on my mama's side. It's his birthday today, too. Yeah. It's his birthday today, too. You know, got a crew. Got 4. It's a quad that we know celebrating their birthday today. And last but certainly not least is my husband. Eddie, happy birthday, boo. You know, happy birthday to you, boo. You know, we grown folks, so grown folks go to work sometimes on their birthday. But we had a little celebration on the weekend. We did. You know, you use the weekend to wind it up and get it going. Yeah, that's what we did. But happy birthday to you, my love. Happy birthday. So, and then though I'm about to sing my birthday song that I wrote for y'all. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. One more time. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. And you wish many, many more. Happy birthday, y'all. Happy birthday, good piece, the Leo crew. Y'all winding up. You're on the last hoorah. 1 or 2 more days and you're going to have to pack it up. You have to pack it up because us Virgos is rolling in. Leos, you have to pack it up because us Virgos is moving in. Couple more days. Count down. But yeah, y'all know how I do. Y'all know how I do. I had to get on here. I had to get on here and love on some folks and get some love. Love on some folks and get some love. And, you know, in that order. That's how you do it. That's usually how it go. What you want is what you put out. And you get it back. That's how that go. So, I got to get on my dishes. I said I got to get on my dishes. I do. I got to get on my dishes. And the sun, he out. He bright. I've been out there. I done been out there, y'all. I love it. It's the temperature is comfortable. You know, it is a comfortable temperature. But first of all, yesterday it was a little hotter. But today, I went out there. They say it's registering like 81. So yeah, that's a good temperature. He's shining though. He's shining, y'all. He's shining out there. Let me get my dishwater going. I got a few more dishes today than I did yesterday. I still go with my little trusted dusty Clorox. A couple of teardrops. Trusted dusty Clorox. What I say it do? What I say it do, y'all? What I say Clorox do? Put it in the comment section. 2 teardrops of Clorox. 2 teardrops of Clorox. Yeah. Yeah, so yeah, today is the birthday. My husband's birthday along with several others. Yeah, y'all. Who else out there celebrating a birthday today? Who else out there? Is that you? You celebrating a birthday today? Yes, Sugar, that's me. It's my birthday today. On this August 18th. It's on a Tuesday, 2026. Is this your birthday today, too? Yeah. Well, doggone it, happy birthday to you, too. Happy birthday to you, too. Yeah. Yeah. Get to do it up. Get to do it up. So, y'all know I like to talk about stuff. Until somebody pop on here, then I turn my attention to them. But y'all know I like to talk about stuff. I like to tell folk business. I like to do that. I like to tell folks business. I do. And it's good. It's good business I like to tell. I like to talk about something old. I like to do that too. Because I don't believe in getting rid of everything. I don't believe in throwing everything away, discarding everything just because. Yeah, I don't believe in that. The way we learn about history is somebody took the opportunity to preserve something. So, yeah, as proof, that's proof. So, yeah, I like to talk about something old. And then y'all know I like to talk about my pennies. I like to showcase them. They get a little 15 minutes of fame. And whatever else. Who pop up? Surprise me. Who pop up and show up on Sugar's Live? Surprise me. Surprise me, y'all. Get in the comment section. Let's shoot the breeze. What's on your mind? Yes, yes, yes. Yeah, I got on birthday clothing because it's my husband's birthday today. Him along with other folks. So I said, you know what? I'm gonna get over here and wash some dishes dressed up. I'm gonna bling it out, dressed up. Wash some dishes. Yeah. Blinging it out. Because y'all know blue is my favorite color. It is. It's my favorite color. Even though green is wearing on me. I thought it might have been purple second. But green, just because of the outdoors and how the colors just be popping green, the various shades of green you going outside. It be so pretty, y'all. It be so pretty outside, don't it? When you go outside, you got some green. Where you at? You got some grass. Got some trees. You got some woods. You got some. Hold on out there and look at it. It's just beautiful. It's just beautiful. So, yeah, blue, the color blue, being a favorite, it runs in the family. My sister, light blue. My mama, light blue. Yeah. It just runs in the family. Tell you, for prom, when I went to prom was this color blue that I had on. My sister, this color blue for prom, high school. Because we love blue. Thank you for the love. Whoever sent the heart, thank you. I saw it float on up. It floated on up. I saw it. Thank you. But yeah, blue has been my favorite color since I was a kid. And like I said, I think I got it honestly from my mom. And she loved blue. You know. And then my sister, she loved blue. You know, a lot of people. Where my blue folks at? Where my blue folks at? Where y'all at? Huh? Where y'all at? Where the blue people at? Who like blue? That is my favorite. But green is coming in a close second. It certainly is. But then, you know, to get green, you need blue. To get yellow and blue makes green. What's the primary colors? Yellow and blue makes green. Red and blue makes purple. Red and yellow makes orange. You got your primary, red, yellow, and blue. And then between those colors, they make all the other colors in the crayon box. They do. They make all the other colors in the crayon box. You know, it's little elementary. Look, just a little elementary. That's our little elementary education. Elementary. That's how we learn. Learn mixing colors at the crayon box. Yellow, blue, and red. Yeah. I'm gonna tell you one time when I was in first grade, I got spanked. When I was in first grade, I got spanked one time. Who I got on here? Hey, Cynthia. Hey. How you doing? Happy Tuesday to you. Happy Tuesday to you, girl. We up. We made it. We done got here. We here. We done made it. We done made it to another day. You know, she gonna hear running her mouth. I'm gonna hear running my mouth. I was talking about that time that when I was in first grade and I got spanked. I got spanked because the teacher was getting ready to go out. She was getting ready to go out and needed to leave somebody in charge so that nobody talk, nobody get up out the chair. You remember, you know, she left somebody in charge, and then they could write your name down if you did something wrong until the teacher come back. But once the teacher come back, then she get the list. If anybody did anything wrong, then she commenced to, you know, talk about who it was and what they did, because the classroom monitor, you know, somebody was selected to be the classroom monitor from amongst the students. And we were coloring. We was coloring. And honey, by the time the teacher left out, you know, it didn't really dawn on me. I don't know. I just didn't take it that serious. So I needed a color. I needed a crayon that I didn't have. And you know, my friend Mary, she sat up front. Mary, she sat up front. And, you know, I was like, okay, well, it, you know, just popped in my brain. Well, I need this color. And I ain't got it to finish coloring a particular area on my paper, you know, because that's what she left until she come back. I ain't had a color that I needed. And so I got up out my seat. And I went to Mary's desk. And I went and I propped up at Mary's desk. I said, Mary, I need this color. You got this color? And I don't remember what color it was, but I was like, I need this color, Mary. You got that? Yeah, I got that color. She handed it to me, and I went on back to my desk. I went on back and sat down, you know. And then the monitor, she was like, you wasn't supposed to be up. Why you up? I needed a color. this color. I ain't doing that wrong, but you ain't supposed to get up. You ain't supposed to talk. None of that. You just supposed to stay at your desk until the teacher come back. And I'm like, I just needed a color to finish my project, to finish coloring what I was missing, to make it that masterpiece that I needed to be. Y'all, by the time the teacher come back, she went on up there and handed her the paper. She say, she gave her the paper. Teacher saw my name on it. Alisa. Alisa, why did you get up out your chair? She got you down here and you got up out your desk. You weren't supposed to get up out your desk. I'm like, well, I needed to get a color that I ain't have. And I wanted to go see Mary. And she had it. She's sitting up front. She had a color. That's all I wanted. That's all I wanted. Just a color that I didn't have. But needless to say, because I didn't follow directions. Because that's the moral of the story. Regardless of what I needed, I did not follow direction. Yeah, I got paddled. It was back then when they had the bathrooms between classrooms. That was at John Johnson Elementary School. They had the bathrooms between classrooms. So it's like, yeah, you could get paddled. So it's just like, yeah, you're going to have to get paddled. Because I told you. Nobody was supposed to get up out their chair. Nobody was supposed to get up. But Shuga got up, y'all, because I had to have the color to complete my project. She took me on in the bathroom. Closed the door. Now, on the other side of the door is adjoined to another bathroom, another classroom. She didn't lock that side. And by the time I assumed the position. And when she went to go back with the paddle, she went to go back, and somebody opened the door from the other side of the classroom. It was another kid. And whoever it was, I don't remember who it was, but he was just like, okay, he closed it back. He closed the door back, and then I reassumed the position. Pop! 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 That was it. Oh, I was so hurt, y'all. I was so hurt behind that. And I got whooped because I just wanted to get up and get a color that I didn't have. And Mary had it. And I went on back and said, I ain't do nothing after that but commenced to finishing up my project. But it didn't matter. I disobeyed the order. So I suffered the consequences. But yeah, that's my spiel about the color. So, colors, crayons, yellow, red, blue. Yellow, red, and blue, and the primary colors, and they make all the other colors. Now, if I probably would have put 2 and 2 together, I might have had the colors necessary to create the color that I was looking for when I went to go see Mary. I might have had the ability to put that together, but for whatever reason, I didn't. So, yeah. Anyway, y'all know, let me just shoot the video. Cynthia, how your day going, love? How is your day going? How your day going? Yeah, the sun is out over here. It's shining bright. Is it shining bright where you at? It's shining bright where you at, Cynthia? My hometown peeps, y'all. My hometown peeps. Cynthia. Yeah. Yes, and I wrote me a song for the sun. You know. Just to be able to show appreciation. You know, there's a lot of songs written about the sun. But I said, I might be one too. Write me a song for the sun too. Show my appreciation to it. Yeah. Yeah, I like writing. I just come up with stuff on the spot. I do. And a lot of times it comes with the melody, so I go on and sing it. Music comes with the melody. Stuff that comes to me. Because, you know, singing is my first love, my first passion. You know, my mama said since I was a baby. So you stand up in the crib. standing up in the crib. You've been singing since you were standing up in the crib. So, that's what I do. I love it. So we all got gifts and talents, don't we? We all got plenty of gifts and talents. Whatever they may be. We all got them. You got something. Something that you're really good at, naturally good at. Abilities. Yeah, you got something that you're good at. You know, you get to make your contribution to the world with it. In whatever capacity. You can make your contribution. But we got a lot of abilities. We got a lot of abilities that we can operate in. Yep. Don't. Got a lot of abilities that we can operate in. And you get to decide. Like I said, you get to decide to what level you want to reach with it. Because it requires work to hone your skills and whatever your ability, your gifts and talents. You get to hone your skills, whichever one. It's ideal if it could be the one that you just feel like every day that I wake up, I could do this without thinking. It's what I want to do for the rest of my life. You got those gifts and talents. It's like those gifts is the ones that truly ideal. They're ideal because you don't have to wonder. It's like, oh, I don't know if I like to do that. I don't know if I like to do this. But you don't have to wonder. It's like, no, you go to sleep thinking about it. You wake up thinking about it. Then it's like, okay. That unction just be there all the time. And that's how I was too when I was doing hair. Even though doing hair was a life skill. That was something you just learn how to do because you need to do your hair. Now it's become a profession for those that find that they do it exceptionally well and have the ability to do it and do others. But it was a life skill. It was, you learn how to do hair, period. Because you just needed to know how to do your hair. But it was a skill that I really enjoyed, the beautification of people. I enjoyed that. So, sometimes I find myself thinking of different styles that I wanted to do with certain clients that I was scheduled on the book. And I'd be thinking about different styles that I wanted to do because, the creativity kicks in. Creativity would just kick in as to how I can make somebody enhance their beauty, with different styles. So, that particular talent simply came because it was a life skill that I developed professionally and just enjoyed beauty. Makes people look beautiful. Yeah. Yeah. And it just came with it. So it made me more and more creative about how I can make somebody look good, which in turn make them feel good. So whatever gift, whatever talent you choose to operate in, hopefully it allows you the ability to get enjoyment out of it. Hopefully it allows you to get enjoyment out of it. To the fact that when you lay down and go to sleep at night, it's like, oh, that was great. I had a great day providing my gifts and my talents to someone who appreciates it. Great day. And then waking up, like, oh, I get to go back and do it again. You can operate in that capacity of, I get to go back, I get to go to work, I get to enjoy what I do. That's ideal. And then it's not like work to you. Sometimes it's, we don't always land in ideal positions, but even still, operating out of a sense of integrity, allows you to be able to do the job most effectively. even if it's not something that you're most passionate about. Because, you know, a lot of us out here working in positions that we're not passionate about. But the fact that you get to go and make a living for yourself, that in and of itself is a blessing. That you can get up and do it. But yeah. So, singing, beautifying folks. Yeah, those two gifts that I enjoy. So, yeah, the sun is out. It's popping. It's popping. Let me show you. See, it is bright out there. And it's bright. I like it when it be so bright it be blinding. I like when it be blinding bright. When you step out there and then you be like, ooh, I like it when it be blinding bright like that. You know, I like it. Just beautiful. And I gotta get my cereal though. Gotta get my cereal, Cynthia. Gotta get my cereal. I'm on Cheerios, girl. Yeah, that's what I eat for breakfast. Got my walnuts. You know, I fancify my cereal. I build it up, and I use grapes. I use grapes because it adds a bit of sugar. You know, that's why my nickname Sugar, because I like sugar. I like sweets. You know, early on. So that's the nickname my mama gave me. And this is the bowl that I use. Bonjour, Cynthia. Bonjour to you out there. Bonjour. Say bonjour, sugar. Yep. That's my Paris bowl. It was a mug. Handle broke off. I still could use it. Bonjour, sugar. Bonjour, Cynthia. Bonjour to you out there. Yep. So, now I want to get this situated. I don't need but half a cup, if that. But like I say, when you eat more than cereal, and there's more added to your cereal than cereal itself, then that, you know, add more calories to it. So, get my grapes. I'm winding it down, you know. I'm winding, yeah. I used to put about 8 grapes, about 8. Put about 8 of them in there. You know, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And then I take my one over here and range them off. Range them off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Put these back. What you have for breakfast this morning? What you have for breakfast, Cent? What you have? Add some nuts, walnuts. Serving size, 1/4 of a cup. I'm trying to stick with that. I'm trying to stick with the serving size because, yeah, it's low-key fattening. Nuts got good fats in them, but you get them crunch your way up to 2, 3, 4, 5, 600, 700, 2,000 calories. You sit there and eat this whole bag and they paying attention. So this is considered a serving. It's 200 calories in that little serving. 200 calories in that. Just a handful. You eat, that's a serving. Because we ain't cracking them. We ain't cracking them no more. So, you know, the convenience is that now they're making them packed for us. We get it, and But they said, y'all got to pull back. You ain't got no business eating this whole bag. You got no business eating this whole bag on sitting. They say 200 calories per serving. A serving is a fourth of a cup. 11 servings is considered in this one bag. So you crunch your way, you're going to sit there and eat all 11 servings. 1, 2 days. 3 days, yeah. Can't do that every day. And I like to squeeze it because I like to get all the air out. Create like a vacuum seal on it. And that helps lock in the freshness. See? That's what they do. They help lock in the freshness. That's what they do. So, but yeah, you're going to crunch your way to 2,200 calories. You eat all that. That's all you're supposed to get in a day's allowance of 2,000 calories. That's all you're supposed to get. You don't crunch all of them. And you can't eat no more. If not, you about to be messed up. Eating too much more than that. If you ain't out here running a marathon. Okay, little milk. I don't need much. Just enough to bathe my cereal. Just enough. But you ain't out here running a marathon. You ain't burning. Your metabolism ain't wide open. Yeah. It gonna start adding some extra fluff. It's gonna add some extra fluff. Scent. Do you still wash your dishes by hand? Do you? Do you still wash your dishes by hand? For the last 40 plus days, I've been washing dishes. This is my dish rag. We call them dish rag. That's what we call them. It tore up. I'm gonna see if I can get to the end of the year with it. One of my friends said it looked like some chitlins. Do it look like chitlins to you? Is that what it look like to you? If you know about this weekend, that Clorox will eat them up. It'll eat your dishcloth up, but your dishes won't be funky. The dishcloth won't be funky, and it kill off germs. It'll kill them off. So yeah. But she said they look like chillin' to me. But she said, you know, I associate just about anything with food. And she said it look like chillins to me. Yeah, I couldn't unsee it. Did you see that? It look like chillin' to you. Does this look like chillins? I can't. It do look like chillins. So I'm gonna hang on to them. She said they make the best dish cloths, raggedy dishcloths. Yeah. So I'm gonna hang on to it. I got. It's August. I'm gonna see. I'm going to see if I get to Christmas with it. I'm going to see if I can get there. If not, then they had a good run. They had a good run. But yeah, if you watch this, you know what I'm talking about. You know. I got to sneeze. Yeah, there we go. Had to get that out. You sing when you sneeze. Do you make a song out of your sneeze? Who out there make a song out of their sneezes? Who be making songs when they sneeze? Who do that? But yeah. It looked pretty good. It looked pretty good. It looked pretty good, scent. It looked pretty good. But I'm dressed up, y'all, because it's my husband's birthday. So I said, I'm going to get up, I'm going to dress up, and I'm getting here and do my dishes dressed up. And sing happy birthday. And several folks having their birthday today. Saying, you know, Pam birthday today. Yep. Our hometown Pete. Pam, her birthday today. And we got my cousin, he got it listed on his page, Command Sergeant Major, because he was military. Monroe, that's his last name. And then our little cousin, Tanivia, she's celebrating her birthday today. And then, of course, like I said, my husband, he done turned to 57, the big 57. He gonna hand 56 to me. He hit 57, I hit 56. in September 22nd. That's a good looking spoon of cereal. Bon appetit. That's good to me. That is good to me. You need to try it. If you ain't had Cheerio with some nuts, a couple of grapes. I use almond milk because I can't do regular milk. Give me the bubble guts. But I can still eat ice cream. I can still do cheese. Just can't do the milk. Yeah. So I use almond milk. My taste buds say, yep, that's good. Yeah. That is good to me. You don't know, you better get you some. Get you some. Better get you some. Better get you some, Simp. Make you some, girl. Go to the grocery store, get you some Cheerios, some nuts. I use almonds as well, but I prefer walnuts. That's if you're allergic. Some nuts, grapes. Some people do dried raisins, cranberries. But I was just like, I'll throw something together. And you know, we do that, don't we? That's how recipes are established. People just trying stuff. Just trying stuff. Yeah, let me try that. You try it. If you like it, fine. If you don't, hey, well, at least you try it. Yep, that's good to me. That is good to me. I'll take my time a little bit, Simp. I'll take my time. As I say, let my taste buds do their job. Tasting. Let my teeth do their job. Chewing. So my stomach don't have to work so hard. Chew it up good. And you one, and me one. That's how it go. You one, me one. Yep. You one, me one. That's a walnut sitting up there. That's what that is. That's a walnut with a Cheerio on top. And then the grape nestled down in there. Yep. Bathed in almond milk. You know how fancified it. Bougie cereal. That's what Isabel said. Bougie cereal. My friend Isabel when she was on here. Yep. That's good to me. But yeah, Simp. I like to talk. I like to tell folks business. I like to tell folks business. Yeah, it's good business. It's good. It's good business. It's good. It's worth telling. And walnut hit just right. All right, one more grape in here, Scent. One more. One more grape. So, I like to add my last grape with my last spoonful. Because that's like the grand finale. That'd be the grand finale, Scent. That'd be the grand finale. Yep, that'll be the grand finale. Add that last grape with my last spoonful of Cheerios. And I got one other nut left. Walnut, a half. It's the grand finale. You have to enjoy what you eat. What's the point in eating? Yeah, you want to eat for health purposes too, but you definitely want to eat for enjoyment as well. All right, that's the last scoop. That's the last scoop, Sid. Yep, that's the last scoop. With the grape, walnut. That's it. We got a little milk left. I'm gonna swallow. I'm gonna polish that off too. I'm gonna polish off this little milk. It's more than I usually have left over, but yeah, I'm gonna polish it off. He'll be back there behind your teeth. Yeah. Get all that out of there. Okay. That's that. That's that. So yeah. Like I said, I like to talk about folks' business. I like to tell folks' business. In this case, it's business that folks want told. In this case, you know, and in all cases on my platform, the businesses that I'm talking about and the business that I'm telling, they want it told. And so I said, well, I'll oblige it. I'll oblige it. They ain't have to ask me. I'll do it on my own. I tell their business on my own. They don't have to ask me to do it. I do it because it's worth it. Their business is worth it. Business that I showcase on my platform, I do it because it's worth it. And they people I know, you know, I can speak on it because it's people I know. Yeah, the small businessman, you know, in business for yourself. Yeah, I always say it's the backbone of America. Small businesses is the backbone of America. So, you know, when you can help get the word out on what people do for a living to serve their communities, yeah, then, you know, take the opportunity to do that anytime, any chance you get, especially when they serve you and you got access to them. You got access to them. And these individuals, I know them. You know some of them too. See, you know them too. But you know some of them, but I know them. I said they're in my back pocket. If I need their services, I can access either one of them based on what they're able to do. I can access either one of them. And this industry is a huge industry. It's huge. It's a big industry. One of the biggest industries, you know, in the world, called real estate. The real estate industry. And these individuals, they are serving in the real estate industry, helping people's dreams and making their dreams become a reality, helping them to get to pre-qualification, qualified, signing table, keys in hand. That's what they do. These individuals that I know, that's what they do. Help others fulfill their dreams. And like I say, I got access. They're on my Facebook page with friends. Y'all can go and look them up. You can Google them. They professionals. They are legit at what they do in the real estate industry. Yeah, I call them out by their names. I call them out by name, whole name, because that's what they want. They want people to know that they're capable of helping them fulfill their home ownership, home rental, home sale, property, land. That you got folks that they can look it up for you. They can help you. They have the ability to do that. And so, Alisa Donaldson, Rose Hester, Dante Smith, yep. Who else we got? Tamara Zanders, you know, as Johnson. We got Nashawn Natural Lee. All of them, they are all representing. They're all representing in the real estate industry. Helping people because, like I say, they're not, God ain't making no more land. He hadn't made any more land. There's no more land to be made. We take dirt and transport it from one place to the next, but they're not making, you can't make no more land. Yeah, what God done created on this big earth is what he's created. What's above the water that we can access and dwell out of space to, you know, to call home and set up shop. Yeah, so right about now, we in the buying and selling. That's where we at. Property, over and over again, in the buying and selling property. Somebody sell it, somebody buy it. Somebody buy it, somebody sell it. You know, somebody will it to somebody if it's an air property, but ain't no more property being made. Ain't no more earth being made for you to live on, other than what out in the ocean, you know, out in the ocean when they have the, what's that, volcanoes, and they spew out all, when that molten lava float out there in the water, but it becomes rock. It's nothing anything anybody can eventually live on. You know, it becomes solidified from hitting that water, but ain't no more land being made. So we just in the buying and selling of land. And so for them, they have the ability to help you operating in Florida, operating here in Georgia. They have the ability to also get folks relocating. Yeah. So yeah. Check them out, y'all. Check them out. Rose Hester. Yeah, that's my cousin. You know, it's people I know. Alisa Donaldson, but it's Rayford. Alisa Rayford, you know. High school classmate. Yeah, I know. Tamara Johnson Zanders, high school classmate. I know. Dante Smith, met him at the, what I call the Rockin' Crab. We sitting out there rocking out because Eric B on the ones and twos, Eric Davis, you know, high school, Bainbridge, you know, from there. Dante met him there. He's a realtor. Yeah. Nashawn Naturally met her at the New Black Wall Street when it was open. Yeah, they say, okay, let's connect. Let's Facebook give you the platform. Let's connect people that you know. So that's like they're in my back pocket, so I don't have to worry. Whoever I want, either one, I can access whoever I need based on what they provide, the services that they provide. I can access either one of them, and you should be able to do it too. you should be able to do it too, you know. For whatever your home, buying, selling, renting, land needs, contact one of those individuals. I guarantee you one of them will be able to get you where you need to go. Get you to the signing table with keys in exchange. Yeah, so that's Shuga. That's Shuga Patel. Shuga telling y'all business. Shuga telling y'all business, Alisa. Shuga telling your business, Rose. That's my Maria, that's what I call her. Rhea. Telling your business, Dante. I'm telling your business, Tammy. Telling your business, Deshaun. I'm telling it. I'm telling it, y'all. Because people need to know. So, on that note, you know, I like to talk about something old. And in this case, for those that know me, of course, I like pictures. I like taking pictures. I do. But this is pictures that I've had for 20, 30 plus years. In the tangible photo album. How many of you still got photo albums? How many of you still got photo albums? We grew up with the photo albums, right? We grew up printing pictures out and put them in photo albums as a way to preserve history, memories that, you know, we want to have and access at any given moment. You know, who's still doing photo albums? Tell me, put it in the comments. You still doing photo albums? This photo album is about 20, 30 years old. You know, I done had it collecting pictures for people that, you know, give you pictures. And I always like to say, okay, who's in Shuga's photo album? You know, that's going to be a staple on my platform. Who's in Shuga's photo album? Because, you know, it's something old that I hold dear. Who's in here? Who makes it to the front of the photo album that Shuga can show? And if they still here, I can send it to them and let them know. If you don't have your picture, Shuga got it. If you don't have your picture, I got it. I can take a picture of it and send it to you, because we in digital world. It's beautiful having digital world for that very reason. But also, on the other hand, the you know, digital world can rob you of the ability to print out pictures, which is fun to do. Watch them develop from the Polaroid, watching it present right before your eyes, and then put it in a photo album as a keepsake, as a gift. You know, I think we, like I said, we grew up, folks, steal pictures. There's still pictures out your house, especially if it's a picture of them. They steal them, and you be fussing and mad because somebody that got my picture, especially you got them in a photo album. They going through. You look, my mama was always saying, yeah, folks steal your picture now. They'll steal them. People will steal pictures, especially if it's pictures of them. Pictures of their mama, somebody that they knew they held dear, they'll steal a picture. They would do that. So, you know, if you ain't still doing photo albums, you might want to pick it back up. Really start it with your kids, grandkids, great-grandkids. You know, get them in the habit. Let them take pictures and take them down to the corner store, the corner grocery store. Well, it ain't grocery. Walgreens does it, and you also have them done online. Now you can have them sent and printed out and shipped to you. You can do that too. That's an option. But the idea of just going down and have them printed right in front of you, I'll still like to do that. I go to Walgreens and do it. So if you're not doing it, try that. You know. But today, who made it to the front of my photo album? Who made it to the front of my photo album that's in here? Greg, y'all know that's high school. Greg, you in Shuga photo album. You up in here? You propped up. That was the senior class picture. Yep. You in there. You made it to the front. You made it to the front, Greg. You in Shuga's photo album. This from 1989. Yep, he in here, y'all. You know, it's like you never know. You never know who's going to make it to the front of Shuga's photo album. But, you know, I said all that to say, you know, go on down to the Walgreens. They got photo albums that you can purchase. They allow you to go in and print out pictures off of your phones. They allow you to print them off.
and start it up again, traditionally. Because the last 20 plus years is going to rob us of that. And if you lose access to that digital world, then you've lost access to the ability to have memories, unless someone else took pictures of it. And then you have people saying, if anybody got pictures, send them, which is what I'm seeing a lot of too. People saying, if you got pictures of mama, if somebody has passed, unfortunately, if you got pictures, please send them, so that for anybody. And that's a clear sign that, okay, digital world is not really allowing us to access to print them out intentionally. So yeah. And last but not least, I like to talk about my penny cent. I like to talk about my pennies cent. Did you know pennies are no longer being printed? Did you know that? Did you know pennies are no longer being printed since November 2025? They've been out of print. You can still spend them, but they've been out of print since then because it says it costs more to print them than the value of the penny. They don't have a metal that they can print it out of that would keep them from losing money on printing, so they stopped the printing in November. So I like to go through. I like my pennies for various reasons, but I like them because they held value as a kid. We could go and buy anything we wanted to buy. At least one thing, a penny could get you a piece of candy. The lowest currency as a kid, you could buy something. And so I can't pass a penny on the ground. I can't pass no coins on the ground, no money, but especially a penny, I can't pass it up. I'm going to pick it up. And so I like to go through my pennies to see if the year you was born made its way into these pennies that I have. I'm going through all of them. I don't know how long it's going to take me to get through them, but I'm going to go through all of them and see. And I'm keeping up with the pennies and how many of each year that I have. And whoever is the winner, that decade, you're going to get a shout out. The decade that is the winner of who ended up in Suga's pennies the most. What year were you born? And was your year the one that Sugar had the most pennies for? So, I'm going to get it kicked off. Let's see what year this is. Let's see. Let me see here. Magnifying glass. This was our readers looking at stuff up close. That's what I need at this big age. I ain't got time to play. This is what I'm going to use. So, first year off the bat, 2009. That's the first year off the bat since 2009. Who was born in 2009? Who was born in 2009? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I got 26 pennies of those born in 2009. 26. Check and see if you got some pennies sent. Go look and see where your pennies at. Go look and see, Sid. Go look and see where your pennies at. What you got? You got a jug somewhere. You got a jug. Who got a jug somewhere with some pennies in it? Go look and see. All right, we got 1994. 1994, y'all. Who year is that? Who was born in 1994? 1994, I got 8 pennies that represent the year you were born, 1994. My baby girl, she was born in 94. Yeah, that's the year she was born. I ain't really have to push hard. She come on up in here. She bust on up in here. I had about a good 35, 40 minutes. She wasn't wasting no time. She showed up. It was like, I got to get there. It's something else I got to get to. I was in labor all of maybe 3 hours from the time I went to the bathroom and to the time my water broke. Boom. It's like, oh, I had my bags already packed. I already had my bags packed. Now it's like, oh, Lord. These contractions, they come in a little bit more swift. I had my bags packed. And I was like, I got to go. we got to go, because my first one, she took her own sweet time coming. First, she took her own sweet time. I was up that morning. It was morning, and I didn't get to the hospital until probably like 7, 8 o'clock. But it was just slow-mo little discomfort. Even after my water, it was slow. After it broke, it was slow. And by the time I got to the hospital with her, it wasn't until well into the morning. But my baby girl, I was at the house in the car. My husband at the time got us out the house to the car. It might have been about 6:30. By the time we got to the hospital, I was like, "Whoa, she about to come. She getting ready to show up. Whoever got to, somebody might need going on to get in position because she about to show up." Got to the hospital. It might have been about 7, close to 7 o'clock. Got in. The lady was like, "Ooh." Showed up in the emergency room. They got me, wheeled me in, back to the back. The nurse, she came in and checked. She's like, "Ooh, you about to have this, baby? You about to have this? Let me." She was like, "Hold up." I was like, "Honey, it ain't me. I ain't gonna be the hold up. You asking the wrong person. The hold up. You best get in position. The doctor ain't here." I was like, "Well, you better get in position, because whoever is here is coming." I didn't even find out who it was, if it was a girl or a boy. I just knew. I didn't want to find out the second time. I was like, "Whoever, you best get in position, because she coming regardless. It ain't me. It ain't on my time. It ain't." She was like, "Get in position, because she getting ready to come." And by the time the doctor, he managed to get in there, they got me wheeled into labor and delivery. She didn't have to deliver. By the time she got in, I think I pushed 1, 2 times. Boom. She was here. And when she came out hollering. Like she had to come down a slide at the theme park. Yeah. Yeah. She hollered. "Hey, I'm up in here." Y'all, she come out hollering. It's like, "Come on then." I was like, "You got here in a quick, fast, and a hurry." She was ready. It was wasting no time. She wasted no time getting here. The minute it was like, "I'm ready," okay. Once she got the stamp, quality control, all of that, then went through, cleared, got the word from above, said, "Okay, time for you to go. Time for you to exit the building." She's like, "I'm ready to go." She came on through. I ain't have to push but 1 or 2 times. Boom, she was here. And her personality, who she is right about now, today, she's a very sure young lady of herself. Very much so. Yeah, she don't mind getting out and seeing stuff and exploring and going. She will do that, very sure of herself. Yep. And so, my oldest one, she took her time, and she is that person today. She took her time getting here, and she is that person. Very, very methodic, time, gonna make sure everything is right. Very patient personality, very patient, but she took her time. The doctor was telling me, talking about, "Ma'am, if you don't hurry up and push and get her up out of here, we're gonna have to cut." I said, "No, you ain't. You're not about to cut me. If I'm not in any type of distress, the baby ain't in no type of distress, you just gonna wait. That's what you gonna do. You're not gonna cut me because you don't want to wait. Where you trying to be? On the golf course somewhere? No, you just gonna wait, sir. That's what you gonna do. You gonna wait. And if there's any distress or anything like that, hey, then I know we have to go in emergency. But if not, we gonna wait this out, because we on her time." And it was CP. We was on her time, and we all was up in there waiting. And then by the time I got to 10 centimeters, it was like, "Okay, all right then, now we can wheel you on in." Got in there, and telling you, coaching you to push, when to push. But yeah, when she came on slow-mo. They got over there, got her wiped up, cleaned off. A little whimper. She was a little whimper. Just a little bit of whimper. They ain't holler loud. Ain't holler much. Mm-hmm. Yep. So they two different personalities. Two different personalities. But bringing joy to the world. Mm-hmm. So yeah, y'all. I done went on from 1994 and told a whole story about it. Uh-huh. So yeah, 94, if that's your year, you came the same time that my daughter came. That's your year. And how old are you this year? How old are you? You'll be 32. You'll be 32 years old this year. Okay, let's see what else I got. 2009. 2009. There's another 2009. Who born in 2009? Is that you born in 2009? That's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 27. 27 pennies. Is that the year you was born, 2009? How old does that make you? How old does that make you? 2009, huh? How old? I gotta pick it up. Yeah. And I'm back. Okay. 1995. 1995. Who was born in 95? 1995. That's 12 pennies I got for the year you were born, 1995. Let me see. That's your year? Is that the year you was born? Sugar got a penny to represent you. So that's my year, Sugar. That's my year. Okay, let's see what else I got, y'all. Let's see what else I got. 1998. Who's born in 98? Is that the year you were born? She got a penny to represent the year you was born, 1998. I got 11 pennies to represent the 98 babies. 11 of them. So, let's see what else I got. Let's see what else I got. See, now I've been running my mouth, ain't I saying? I see it. Sit here on the porch with Sugar, y'all. She sit here on my Facebook porch. Let me just run my mouth. Thank you, Cent. Thank you. Thank you for letting me run my mouth, Cent. Cent just sitting here. She hanging tough with me. Yep. Okay, we got 2007. 2007. What year is that? Who was born in 2007? How old are you? How old are you? You'll be 19 this year. If you ain't turned 19, you'll be 19. If you haven't already turned, because we in August. So some of you are already 19. Is that my math? Is my math right? 2007 to 2017. Then 18, 19, 20 plus 6. 19. There you go. I'm trying to stay sharp, Cent. I'm trying to stay sharp. 2007. I got 5, 10, 13 pennies representing that year. If you were born in 2007, Sugar got some pennies. You made it. Your year's up in Sugar's pennies. You made it. You up in here. Okay, so let's see what else I got. Let's see. I'm gonna see if maybe I got you up in here, Cent. I don't know. I got a lot of pennies now, and that have been confirmed. Whatever your year is, I'm sure I probably got a penny that represents the year you were born. I'm sure I do. But if not, have no fear. I still got many more to go through. All right, what we got? 2000. Shoot. I can't say. Hold up. 2006. Who born in 2006? Who? 5, 10, 15, 16, 17. 2006. Is that you? You 20 years old. Well, you're going to be 20 because this is 2026. Either you're already 20 or you're going to turn 20. 2006. Look at you. Look at you. Cent, you remember being 20, Cent? Cent, do you remember being 20? Huh? Do you? I remember being 20. I remember. Yep, I was overseas in Germany. I was in the military. I went on in there after I graduated high school. Yep, I was overseas sent in Germany. Okay, this is 1994. 1994. Is that you? Is that the year you was born? Who was born in 1994? Like, again, my daughter. I got 2 pennies today so far. So 1994 means I got 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pennies for the 94 babies. I got a penny to represent you was born in 1994. Yeah. Okay, let's see what else I got. 2002. 2002. Is that you? 2002. Let's see what I got. I got, that makes 6 pennies that I got for them representing 2002 babies. You was born in 2002. How old are you? It's 2026. How old? 2002, 2026. And make you 24, or you will be turning 24. I got a penny to represent you. Shuga do. Shuga do. All right, let's see what else I got. Let's see. Oh, look. Okay, that's 1984. 1984. Is that the year you were born? Who was born in 1984? Who? I got 6 pennies representing somebody that was born in 1984. And being that they ain't making pennies no more since 2025, November, you made it in Sugar's penny stash. 1984. If that's your year, you made it. 1984. You up in here. You up in here. If y'all like my content, you know, you see that little star button down there? You know, as content creators, you can send us some stars. A star equals a penny, y'all. A star equals a penny. And you have the opportunity to purchase some, and you could tip your content creator if you enjoy their content that they are posting and uploading on their page. You know, I'm enjoying this position of being a content creator. You know, I was like, what can I create? Well, I got a little something I can create. I can talk about me. I can talk about my memories. I can talk about stuff that I hold dear to me. And then, anybody in the comment section, you want to have something to say, we can shoot the breeze. 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 Been sitting here with me on my front porch, my Facebook front porch. She been hanging with me. She been here. You know, sometimes when you have folks just sitting, one is just doing all the talking, the other one's just sitting and rocking. They just sitting there rocking and watching. That's how we did. You know, you sit on the porch, you're watching the cars pass by if you're in the city part. But if you're in the country, you just sitting on the porch. One may be doing more of the talking, while the other one's just rocking. Then, neither one could be doing the talking. You're just watching, listening to nature. You know, I like to do that too. I like to go outside and just listen to the sounds of nature and all of the bees and the birds and the insects out there just chiming in. I don't know what they're saying. I don't speak insect. I don't speak their language, but I be out there listening to them. And it's just, it's one of the strangest, but attention-getting sounds when you listening to nature outside, and especially right at dusk when it's all this stuff is getting ready to die down. You listening to nature, and the insects out there just got their own little communication, and you listening and you hearing. I like to do that. I like to go out and listen at the insects in their communication mode, and they was doing it this morning too. They were doing it this morning, so I did a video. I'm gonna post it for you so you can hear them. Just sit out there and listen. But for right now, sitting on the porch with me. She's sitting on the porch while I'm talking. Yeah, she's sitting on the porch. So let me see. It's I said 2007. Did I put it down? This is 2007. Did I mark 2007 down? I don't think I did. If I did, I have to go back and look at it. If not, I'll take it back off. But right now I got 5, 10. I got 14 pennies that represent 2007. Is that the year anybody was born? If that's the year you was born, you made it in Sugar's Pennies collection. You made it up in here. If that's the year you was born, I got you. You made it. All right, let's see what else. 2009. 2009. Is that you? Is that the year you was born? I only had a couple of 2009s, haven't I? That makes 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 28 pennies that represent the year 2009. Now, on the back of 2009, in this particular case, let me see who. This is a different look. I can't make out what that is. This is a building that was from 1809. So they switched up certain printings on the back of the penny for the year 2009, and I'm not sure. I have to go back and research, because on one of them is Lincoln standing up on the back of the penny. But this is actually looks like a cabin of some sort, like a log cabin of some sort. Y'all have to use that little magnification right there. It takes it to a whole nother level. I have to use that on this, because I can't see with just the regular magnification. I can't see, but looking at it, it looks like a log cabin. It does, like an older house, but it says 1809. I'm gonna have to look it up. I'm gonna have to go look it up so I can be able to tell you what it means. And you can look it up too, but I'm definitely gonna go and research it, because on the other 2009 pennies is Lincoln standing up on the back of it. That's one. That's him standing up on the back of this one. You can kind of see. You can kind of see him standing up on there. Yeah, so I'm gonna see what the other one. See, this is what's on the back of the other one. Yeah, I put it. That's what's on the back of this one. It's like a log cabin. A house. Maybe it's a house he grew up in. I don't know. But I'm going to find out. Okay, so let's see what else I got. Let me see. 2001. Is that you? You were born who was born 2001? You got a penny to represent you. I got 5, 10, 14 pennies that represent 2001. Is that the year you was born? If that's your year, you made it in here. You made it up in Sugar's Pennies. You made it. You sure enough did. I mean, you 25. You 25, or you going to turn 25 this year. Okay, so let's see what this one is. Okay, this is 2008. The 2008 baby's at. 2008. How old are you? It's 2026. It's 2008. How old are you? How old? 2008. I ain't got but 3 pennies that represent y'all. I ain't got but 3 pennies. Just 3 of them. Okay. I'm going to do one more. You want me to do one more? I'm going to do one more. And then I got to rip and run, because it's the birthday. It's the birthday king's birthday today. I got a couple of more things that I got to do. Before he get home. Okay, so this is 1986. Who was born in 1986? Is that you? You was born in 1986. Sure got a penny that represents the year you was born, 1986. I got 5, as a matter of fact. You up in here. You up here. I got several days that I don't have a penny to represent the year, but have no fear, because I got a case, I got a jug to go through. So we gonna be here a minute. We gonna be here. I might be talking about pennies for the next 2 years, 3 years tops, based on what I got. But that's gonna allow somebody to be represented up in my pennies. It's gonna be right now. The oldest penny that I got being represented 1940. No, 1919. That's the oldest penny that I have. So that individual is what? 107 years old. I mean, that penny is 107 years old. So you have to take in consideration, these coins are just as old as the year they were printed. The year they were printed to the current date, that's how old they are. So I got a penny that represents 1919. That penny is 107 years old. Somebody's still alive at 107. I think the oldest person living right about now may be 116, 115 on record. Now, there may be somebody older than that. They're just not confirmed. But on record, 116, 117. But I have a penny to represent somebody that's 107. Because you was born 1919. I think that was either that was the first time that we had our first pandemic. Which was that? That first pandemic, 1919. What was it? Let me look it up. The first pandemic, I think it was 1919. I think it was. Because people got on Google, and when COVID showed up, people were like, have we ever been in a pandemic before? You're trying to go back and look. 1919 pandemic, just like, what have we ever been in? So 1919 pandemic refers to the final lingering wave of the catastrophic 1918 H1N1 Spanish flu outbreak. So globally, the pandemic infected roughly 500 million people. This is Google that I'm giving credit to. 1/3 of the world's population, and killed at least 50 million people, including 675,000 in the United States, before subsiding by 1920. So yeah, that pandemic called the Spanish flu outbreak from 1918 and 1920, also known as the Great Influenza Epidemic, or by the misleading name Spanish flu, was an exceptionally deadly global influenza. That's from Wikipedia. But yeah, so people was looking. Like, have we ever been in this type of situation? And you start researching and trying to find, history on it. What's the history behind pandemics, and what does it really mean to be in a pandemic versus epidemic versus, what do those terms mean? Pandemic all over. Epidemic is pretty associated with maybe one country. Yeah. Pandemic, it appeared in every country. Even if it was just one case, it still appeared, so they was included worldwide. So anyway, y'all, thank you for hanging out with me. Thank you for letting me shoot the breeze, and you sit here on my Facebook front porch and just chill. I appreciate you, Cent. I appreciate you. Thank you for hanging out. And for those that stopped and I saw the eye pop up, you might not have satisfied, but you brazed by and you seen it, and then you was like, that's Sugar over there shooting the breeze. Yeah, you say, hey, Sugar, put a thumb up, heart, let me know you came through. I appreciate it. I do. Let me know if you're rewatching it. I appreciate it. So I'm gonna get on up out of here, but thank you. Thank you for letting me shoot the breeze. Thank you for listening. And then I'll see y'all back tomorrow morning. Between 10 and 11 is when I come on. I'll be back in my regularly scheduled outfits when I wrap it up. But today I had to get a little jazzy because it's my husband's birthday here. Several of them's birthday today. And I had to get a little jazz for his birthday. A little special occasion, and shoot the breeze. Yeah. So on that note, y'all, Shuga Shootin' the breeze, y'all. Hold up. Cent. I usually sing to the sun before I get up out of here. I missed it yesterday or the day before. I ain't gonna do that again because he been out there shining. So I'm gonna have to go on and sing my song to the sun first before I get out of here. I'm gonna sing it. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Up all bright this morning. Hey, Mr. Sun, shining on me. Shining on me. Shining on me. Yeah. That's my song. That's my song to the sun. So yeah. I'll pick back up with Shuga Shootin' Breeze tomorrow morning. All right. Love y'all. Thank you for watching. Mwah.